Trojans to storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a team looking for its first win, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Trojans will put toe to leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will go on the attack first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Wide open downfield. There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And, man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. They'll run it. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Working that left side now. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he puts through the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Trojans. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry up. Tight end now in motion. They go to the ground. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So USC's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a gap. It's Rooks. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that is elite 3rd down defense. First of all, you get him in 3rd and long, and then you look to the go-to guy. Jesse, I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, 3rd in California, to convert that. It doesn't matter how good your receiver is, and this dude's obviously one of the best in the country, but the defense, they were all over it, they were ready for it, and they get the big pick.
We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, USC! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jess.
At this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They just keep firing. He's got his man across the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The give on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that
He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
He'll bring it out. It's Robbins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds the tight end. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the 1st down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because...
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Breaks into the open.
When you come out and the run game works right away, everybody gets confidence, everybody's happy, and the whole playbook now is open for everybody to use.
The Horned Frogs just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it near short of the first down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Lost to throw again. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On target over the middle. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, TCU! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
TCU 17.
And he's not going to take the touchback. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He'll take the deep shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He turns that loose down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Trojans decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back. Palmer, go back to that last drive, revisit it, and rehash some of the same plays.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here, so where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. Looking downfield very late in the half. Makes the grab on the left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the...
Turning it on! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And that's a welcome sign. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first down. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense on an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Rush is on him. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Trojans! And the stomping has commenced. He has been surgical. Passes using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face already.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll try the run. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Looking downfield, it's Parrish. He's going for a big play downfield. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete. The defense knocks it away as we have knocked down 3 quarters and head to the 4th. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Now staring at a 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the Horned Frogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's LeBoy. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Turbin. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. The Horned Frogs are marching down the field. Wants to throw again. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He makes a catch. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Rooks. Give him 6. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Parrish. Fires to the middle. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Trojans! And the beatdown has ensued. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And the returner will be down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle. It's Turbin. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game.
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Good timing on the quick out. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. And Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 4. Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Parrish. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. The give from the gun. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that...
Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. So here they come, going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Parrish. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On third down, he drops the throw. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.